Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you like this watch, you can see it and purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. In 1994, Jaeger-LeCoultre, historic manufacturer of the Reverso reversible case watch, decided that the timepiece is no longer a sports watch by modern standards, so let's take that bare opposite side of the case and put it to work as a second dial. And thus, today's Grande Taille cased Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Duo was born. 2 time zones, 1 watch, 2 dials, 1 movement. It was built in the Grande Taille case, originally created for the 60th anniversary Reverso of 1991. So the timepiece is 42.1 millimeters lug to lug and thus very wearable. Slim, considering a rotating case and 2 dials. 9.7 millimeters thick with a generously rounded case flank, easily sliding underneath the dress cuff. The watch fairly slim across the wrist as well, only 26 millimeters from 9 to 3, not including the crown. And this is a watch that has a richly appointed strap. It is small, circular scale alligator leather and drilled very close to the case. You can see this is a traditional Reverso fabrication practice of keeping the strap super close to the case so that it looks completely integrated with no daylight showing between case band and strap. Also, because there are little revetments in the side of the case, you can pull the strap straight down. It doesn't flare out and fight you. Now, turning it all over, you can see that on the back side, natural calfskin, Jaeger-LeCoultre factory strap, and it's all paired with a first generation JLC folding buckle. This was the very first of the JLC folding buckles, launched during the late 1980s. It's slim, it's minimalist, it's easy to wear, and you will note that this one featuring pre-1995 hallmarks, one of the earliest created. Now the timepiece is a classic Reverso in every respect. Flipping it over, you can see satin finish on the case back, as well as the reference number of the watch. This was the beginning of the 270 code cases. All of high polish on the front though, and I should mention that the watch features an interesting panoply of surfaces and physical aspects that vary from rectilinear to downright round. The case flank is round. The lugs are principally round, conical in profile and tapering, but squared off at their ends. If you were to look at the watch from any angle except head-on, the soldier shot, you would realize how rounded a Reverso is, but then the classical impression head-on brings those sharp 90-degree angles as well as the tension between the vertical sweep of the case and the horizontal sweep of the guidrons into play. The dial, too, strongly geometric with hard rectilinear geometries and 90-degree angles. Tons of them, in fact. You have 1, 2, possibly 3 or even 4 separate rectangles that you can discern on the dial. A dimple-style minutes track outboard, blued broadsword hands at center for hours and minutes, counterweighted small seconds at 6 o'clock, and a Art Deco series of black Arabic numerals on a simple silver base. You can see there is a pusher adjuster on the flank, and when you turn the watch over, you can see that which is controlled by that pusher adjuster. A second dial, settable independently and driven by the same caliber 854. It features applique indices and tri-Arabics with a 24-hour distinction. Just beneath, you can see there is a rose lathe pattern at center and a matching pattern on a 24-hour dial that gives you day-night distinction for that second time zone. There's also differential guilloches. You can see circular brushed concentric graining of the hour track. There's that rose lathe radial pattern and then a clou de Paris. Now, the timepiece is powered by a manual wind JLC manufacturer caliber 854, 21 joules, 21,600 vibrations per hour. It was built and shaped for this case size, so it's a true manufacturer match between case size and case shape and movement size and movement shape. 45-hour power reserve, manually wound, 2 time zones in 12 and 24-hour format, a classical Jaeger-LeCoultre watch, and, I should mention, perhaps the most practical modern-day application of the Reverso reversible case. 30 meters water resistant, it's not an aquatic watch, but in every other respect, if ever there were a time for yellow gold, it's on traditional dress watches like a Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso, a Cartier Tank, or a Patek Philippe Calatrava 5196. These are the watches born in yellow gold, which belong in yellow gold. Natural in form as well as material. See and own this classic on the Watchbox.